that were on the wheel.
They go away and are replaced.
Okay.
All right,
With
we're gonna
magic.
we're gonna let Boat out for a minute here. Boat, we'll go ahead and just kick it off.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, there is no end to the pain.
Embrace the pain, Boat. Embrace it.
This is different than a Megathon where I'm kicked back in the easy chair.
No, there's no easiness here. This is all manliness. Now, you ready to spin it again?
I am. We are ready. We have added another, I believe, Micro Pros to the wheel.
Very good.
So
Very good. Another Micro Pros.
we are ready for some spinning action.
All right, go for it.
That's a good spin.
Why don't you not get Micro Pros? Oh, okay.
We've been dreading this one,
This
folks.
one from our good buddy, Graham
W.
Vebke. And Brett, tell him what we've won.
We are now going to pick titles with a review score or general opinion of 2 out of 10 or less.
These are duds.
These are
duds.
the absolute worst of the worst, the most pain we can possibly endure.
There's no Dick Smith Wizard style games in here. These
No,
are
sir.
subpar.
There will be no Yetis featured in the next few games.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Here we go. So,
Do you want to choose your game first, Aaron? Or you want me to go first?
I am going to play.
You're going to choose first?
I will play. Yeah. I'll go ahead and go. Well, no, you know what? I led last time, so I'll let you go first this time.
Okay. I think that's fair.
I think you went for the obvious choice.
Well, there's
Yeah,
a reason why I picked this game.
All right, you're going to prove to everyone that it's better than 2.
I have never
He's never
beaten this game.
and today will be no exception.
But I am going to give it my all. I know how to play. I'm going to teach the masses how to play this game because I think that was the biggest problem when this was released. People didn't understand what was going on. So I think if I educate them, is it going to get up to be, a 10 out of 10 game? No. But I'm hoping that to raise people's opinions to at least a 4.
Okay.
And for that,
Good timing.
I have picked the obvious choice. Oh, let's get John back in here.
He's got to let him get his snack. Go ahead and tell him the obvious choice.
I picked E.T. for the Atari 2600.
What is the category?
2 out of 10 or less games.
I don't know what that means.
That means
it's horrible
garbage.
game. Okay.
Yeah. This is from our.
I wouldn't consider this a 2.
You would be in a minority, I believe.
I think
sir.
this game is widely hated unfairly.
And that is what I'm going to try to justify to the people. If you notice at the top, there's a pink bar with a symbol in it. Those represent E.T.'s powers, and they change depending on where you are on the screen. So if we go down here, like right now it's a down arrow, that means if I activate E.T.'s powers, he will teleport down one screen.
You want me to assist you there, Aaron? You
No,
look like you're
I don't
struggling.
need no help, Bo.
Do you know the keyboard shortcuts? Have you used OBS before?
I was thinking to myself, things are going smoothly. Let's get Bodo here to hassle me while I'm trying to do stuff.
If you saw right there was a question mark on the screen. When you hit the question mark, man, I gotta get this guy off me. The scientists will take you away, but I can teleport by. Oh well, this is also a
It's going to
scientist.
go down hard, Bode. This game, even Howard Scott Warshaw admits that this was not his best effort.
Well, sure, because he did a lot of great games, but it's not a horrible game.
It's not. I mean,
This is nowhere near as bad as, say, I don't know, Top Banana.
No, this is not as
way-
good as Top Banana, in my opinion. Because Top Banana, there's a game there that you could play.
Okay,
it's
look.
not a good game.
When I was over the question mark and I hit my powers, it flashed this hole. This means this is part of the telephone I need to get off the planet.
Okay.
A lot of people have trouble with these holes. Keep holding your button. Even when you're out here, keep holding the button and then move off the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 9/10 of why people hate this game is because they constantly fall back down into the
Yeah,
hole.
the holes are irritating.
Yeah.
I will say, I also agree that this is not. But people call this the worst game of all time. That's hilarious.
Oh,
Me and you have played games far, and me and Brett too.
Yeah.
Far worse than this. This is. one thing about Howard Scott Warshaw is he used to take the Atari in exciting places that no one else went. And I'll use his Raiders of the Lost Ark game, which is kind of similar to this one, isn't it, Bode? But it's much more highly regarded. But it's a good game if that's your bag. I mean, these are everyone talks about how great Adventure is. I never got into it in terms of an adventure game. These are good adventure games. I mean, you're really like Indiana Jones is a really good game. Another game was the Atari 2600 version of Crawl. It was very similar.
Did Howard Scott Warshaw do Superman for the 2600?
That I couldn't tell you.
I'm unfortunately having a bad game. Like I said, I've never beaten this, but I know how.
So explain to me the timer that's going down there.
That's not a timer. That's your health.
That's your health.
That's E.T.'s health.
Okay.
And anytime he does things, it takes away from his health.
What's the number beside the health?
That is how many candies I have.
Okay. Now, why does that matter?
The candies allow you to call Elliot, which I believe is that.
Duncan, no, this was only available on the 2600. There are, of course, a million ET games, but
including one you put on the 8-bits,
right, which is
more
totally
highly
different.
regarded.
Yeah.
So there's Elliot. He comes
I
and
thought that
takes
was
the
Webster.
candy away.
It looks like one of the little rascals to me. Webster.
Oh, I can see it.
That's the worst part of this game is the off-screen holes when you transfer.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. This is not a perfect title, but.
And also, the scientists taking your pieces away is devastating for actually completing the game. I mean, it had to be done because otherwise the game would be too easy. But
they took care of that, didn't they? It's not too easy.
And I don't think it's been a while since I've watched somebody play this to completion, but nothing happens at the end, right? Doesn't it just reset?
No, it has a little.
Does it have a little
thing?
Little thing happens.
I don't know if I'd call it.
Can you float over the holes out here when you're without falling in them?
No.
You visit the Greek pantheon.
I always thought that was like Washington D.C. I don't know why.
Well, it makes as much sense as anything.
It's the government men coming to take you away.
Man, whatever happened to Paul Revere and the Raiders? Or no, they weren't the ones that sang that. Who sang "They're Coming to Take Me Away"?
It was no one I can remember that.
This symbol right here allows you to eat the candies.
Yeah.
And it will give you health back.
Is that all the candies are good for?
Elliot takes them for something, but I don't know why. See, there's no phone pieces on this screen. So technically I don't have to go back to that screen, although I certainly will.
What does the arrow mean?
It allows you to warp to the screen to the left or right of where you're at. Basically to get away from the bad guys.
So when that symbol's up, do you do your head thing and it does whatever that symbol is?
Yeah.
So how do you know when you're on a screen that's got a phone component?
You don't. You have to get to a question mark, and when you do that, it will flash in a hole if one is available.
And what's Elliot do when he staggers?
I don't know why he takes your candy. I don't know what that does.
It's sort of a jerk move.
He's mean.
Maybe he's hungry.
But I'm having a terrible time.
Throw him in the hole.
Finding phone pieces.
We don't have to play this. We'll just mock Brent's playing of it. I honestly have no idea how to play it.
There's no phone pieces on that board either. And I'm running out of health. Get away, science man. Oh! And he just took my phone piece. And I just fell in a hole. Okay, I'm starting to realize this game is terribly frustrating.
You wonder why Barry hates it. You were singing his praises.
Well,
now you're not. What changed?
Now I want people to because now I already know I can't win.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Is there a all these Atari games have various settings from the title screen? Maybe we've got this set on the normal difficulty and there's an easier difficulty.
But I mean, I think this is the game. I mean, I don't think.
Oh yeah, it might just make the federal agents less or something like that.
Hey, random phone piece. Of course, there was an extra one to find now. I don't know. I certainly don't know the instruction booklet that well. The other symbol is sometimes you'll see the columns up in the pink bar. That sends the government agents home.
Oh.
That symbol is when you have all of the pieces, you can call your spaceship down.
I wonder if at the end of the day, because, you know, the famous story is that Warsaw did this in like 6 weeks or whatever.
Yes.
Or no, actually, maybe that was Pac-Man.
No, it was this.
Was it this? But, like, you know, it's clear that he put some thought into the creation of this game, and I wonder at the end of the day if he'd have just spent 6 weeks putting together a very simple sort of like, I don't know, shooter or rudimentary platformer, if that would have been better at the end of the day.
Oh, no, it would have sold better.
Yeah.
This was like one of the most returned games of all time.
Yeah.
As I recall, they made more of these than there were consoles.
See, I think a lot of these stories get conflated with the 2600 version of Pac-Man.
No, yeah, you're right. Because there's a...
Both were crap games. In fact, Pac-Man may be worse than this, just because it's Pac-Man, and it's still bad.
It's funny because homebrew people have made some really good versions
Oh,
of
yeah.
Pac-Man.
In Miss Pac-Man, the official Atari version of Miss Pac-Man is okay. But, of course, Pac-Man for the 2600 gave us the sound effects that are used as stock effects. I give it points just for E.T.'s death.
All right, Aaron, take a shot at this one. Now you
Look
know
at
how
this.
to play. Well, yeah, but
I mean, that's something.
he's coming to taunt me.
Oh, he gives you life. Elliot becomes you.
You better go. You better go. Elliot, what?
Yeah, he becomes
you?
It becomes one with you.
That's weird.
It is weird.
I don't like that.
It's E.T.'s a weird movie.
I remember I saw this with my mom. I think it's the only movie I ever saw just with my mom and me by ourselves, and we both cried when we saw it. It was so sad.
It was. I went from being real scared to real sad.
It was scary for a little kid.
When they
wasn't
when
it?
they
when
they
the
put,
FBI came and
in the plastic,
and they put the plastic, and those guys came with the suits,
yeah.
I need to find
We
that
weren't so
question
much different back in those days.
No,
I had to man up though somewhere along the way, and you never quite.
I never did.
You know what I won't get tired of? Brent falling in the hole. Boy, Elliot didn't do any favors. Get your butt out. Get your butt back out here. He's down.
Meanwhile, this guy just marks time.
All right, I think Elliot will forever come and res me.
Well, that's good because you've got parts of the thing, so keep on trucking.
So there's not really a game over screen. Just
But the problem is
it gives you so little.
yeah, you really have to start because when you start the game, you start with more health, right?
999.
Yeah. So unless you're almost to completion,
The holes aren't random. They're just set up on the screen. Yeah, Curtis. Howard Scott Workshop does say that he had almost no time to program this, and he pulled continual 24-hour sessions. If you know anything about Howard Scott Workshop, he's out of his mind. You ever seen any documentaries that he did? Yeah, I'm not going to go into them here, but they're bizarre. But he's great. He's funny. He's a rock star, but he's also completely out of his mind. He's my kind of guy.
Yeah, I think I'm eating all the candy. Oh.
hey, he even travels down to the depths of the netherworld to come rescue you.
Unfortunately, you don't have enough power to get out of the hole. This is the worst game of all time. I've changed my tune.
Okay, just restart me. I can restart
What do
me.
you want me to do? It's a button on the thing there.
Look at that. Oh.
No, just use like the yellow button. It's one of the buttons on there. Yeah.
He turned white too, just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the movie.
just like the movie.
Ooh.
Yeah. Put that difficulty on easy.
Yeah, put it on easy, dude. There you go.
All right, this time for sure.
This is like, oh, look at that, right out of the gate.
It's like a soft shoe routine,
It
really.
reminds me of, like, you remember in Monty Python's Holy Grail? That's what
Oh yeah.
their horses
The
sound like.
coconuts.
Yeah. That's the woods. Ooh. Oh. I think they should have made this game more like Blueprint. Think about it. That
Well,
makes
yeah.
way more sense.
That's yeah.
Use.
You got grabbed, dude.
Yeah, but at least she doesn't take your piece.
What does she do?
She brings you here.
Really, if they'd have made it just more like the 8-bit version where there's no holes, you just traverse an area and collect the pieces, then bring them somewhere, boom, you've got the game.
I think they learned a lesson.
Yeah. No more holes.
Oh.
After this game, there were no more holes in Atari games.
That was it for holes.
No, go away.
How'd you do that?
That's simple up at the top. If it's the columns, then you can send them away.
There's no pies on this one. No pies. Oh.
Yeah, that's a real killer.
The dark patches on the grass are Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, they're good eating. You can eat them to regain health or give them to Elliot.
For his own dark purposes.
This video will be studied years from now to know how to play this game. Brent is going to...
Oh, there. Okay.
Oh, yep, I saw
got
it.
one.
You get the flashes
Little
on
jingle
your back.
jangle. Yep. Oh.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. I can fly around.
Doesn't feel okay.
Oh, see, that was close.
Now what are you going to do?
Just love the way that E.T. glides around, neck fully extended, just like the movie.
That's the way I do it.
Like the flying nun.
You gotta get
you
your
know?
neck rolled. The flying nun did that?
Oh, yeah.
She really extended
fully
on-
extended neck when she was flying.
That seems like it'd be bad for you after a while.
Oh, my gosh.
Geez.
I'd go, yeah. Is that a surgeon or?
He's in his bathrobe. He just woke up.
One's a scientist, one's a government agent. That's a government agent. The other
Wait,
one's
but
a
they're both
scientist.
scumbags, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam.
All right. How many pieces are there? Please don't say 100.
Is that it, or is there one
That's
more?
a phone. That looks like a phone, dude.
I'll go try. Although I'm thinking
Do or
there's one
do
more.
not.
That was excellent.
Thank you. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, you caught yourself that time. I
Yeah.
know you could do that. Where do you have to go to leave?
The forest.
Now what do you do?
I gotta get rid of this guy first.
You're staring at this in disbelief. Oh, no.
I mean, this is the first time I've really seen this game played and explained.
Yeah. It makes more sense when Brent's talking about it.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I've ever said that.
But it's still...
And those Reese's Pieces, they don't give you much. Oh, you have to eat them, right?
Yeah. Okay, I've sent both of them back.
To the cornfield. Now what do you do? How do you know where to...
I gotta find the symbol.
What's the symbol look like? Oh.
No, I'm missing a piece.
Oh. I thought we were going to have a moment
Yeah.
right there.
Come on. Come on.
We're going to eat some of that food. Don't let us down, dude.
There, it's here.
No, it's not.
Well,
It's never here, is it?
I thought when... Oh, okay, yeah, I see. I forgot about that rule.
Oh.
It's probably this screen.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, no. Move your butt, E.T. What does that do again?
I was able to eat some.
Do those things ever respawn?
The Reese's Pieces?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's got to be here.
Oh.
How are these
No,
suckers?
that's good, actually.
There's Elliot. Traipsing
Not
about.
this screen.
He can walk right through the holes.
Yeah, they all can, except for E.T. How many screens are there?
7?
That looks like a full completed phone.
No, there's one more piece. I don't know where the question mark is on this board.
It's not in a hole.
And I need to eat some candy. Which means I gotta get this guy off my butt.
At least you're...
There's a question mark. No. I guess we probably should have marked down where he's been.
Yeah.
No, it has to be the one with the multi-holes.
Simply take a piece of graph paper.
Can we graph 6 whole screens? No.
Oh,
So
boy.
this is...
Do you have any Reese's Pieces you can eat?
I have 4 of them.
Eat them.
I can't just eat them.
Eat them now.
I have to go to a place on the screen that allows me to eat them. Go away.
Yeah, I thought you could banish him when the pellet...
I did. She left. He wasn't on screen though, so he didn't get affected.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this ain't good.
No.
Man, all those Reese's Pieces, that's all you get? Where's that stupid question mark at?
Luckily, that guy seems to be trapped in a
Well, I
fugue
told
state.
him to go home.
Oh, okay.
So. Nothing on that screen. All right, you know what? I'm going back to the forest. Go away. Go away.
Ah, there you go. Precious health.
Maybe it takes a second. I think I hear rockets in the distance. No, it was that guy.
I'm missing a piece. I guarantee it.
I just don't know where else it could be. You've been to every screen.
Maybe it's this screen.
Dang it.
Jeez.
No!
It's over.
All right, one more time. This is it. I got it.
Old style gaming. I like that.
What are you gonna take from me, buddy?
No, well, he's failing again. I'm going to hit the restroom. Be right back, boys.
Oh no, you're right. Anguish Hot Tour. This is graphically. This is fine for the 2600. There's nothing wrong with it at all.
Everything looks like they're supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Really great show and tell.
What's that? I don't remember what that is.
That was the piece you needed last time.
No, it was the alien symbol. Oh, I know I can't go out of holes that way. Why'd I even try?
Oh.
A lot of health right here.
Paul says, if you think about it mapped onto a cube, there's 4 screens around the middle, then the buildings on the top and the forest on the bottom.
Yes. You know what? Just take me. She's not a big deal.
Because you don't lose your
Yeah,
piece.
she just loses. I lose where I'm at.
There we go. Yeah, that was close.
Oh,
That's all right. There you go. Okay, so yeah, this is where we got last time.
yeah. And we haven't gotten a piece from the multi-hole screen. This screen. The one I'm flying out of right now.
Okay, so we just gotta wait.
I gotta
for
find the question mark.
Yeah.
Go away, everyone.
It does kind of look like Dick Tracy. You're right, old style gaming. And this looks like some guy in a ball cap and a bathrobe. This one. Come on, question mark. Go home. Oh.
Where in the world?
All right. Nope.
Ah. Okay.
I'm just going to see if I can find a screen capture of all the what this thing looks like assembled.
Unless it's this one. No, okay.
How we doing?
Back to where I was.
At least you're consistent.
I can't wait to see what game you're going to play, Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
You like a lot of bad games, so...
I'm not going to lie. I went sort of a patterned way myself. It's a game I never played, but I've heard a lot about. So.
Hey, don't overshadow my game.
I'm not overshadowing it. I'm saying we both sort of... We didn't reinvent the wheel here.
Well, game infinitely bad. Oh! That's so demoralizing.
And when he takes that part, it is brutal. Yeah, old style. It ain't easy, buddy. How many pieces you got? Just a 1?
2.
Hey, Aaron, do you have a 1.3 workbench disc here?
I think I do. I think I do.
Because I'd like to borrow that.
I think we can
Now,
make that happen.
What about a 1.2?
I submit.
You're done? He took your last
He
piece?
took another piece from me.
All right, that was...
We'll come back to this, guys, another day.
No, we'll never be here again. That won't ever happen.
It'll happen. I will beat this on stream at some point.
So, in the same vein of crappy games, this is a game I've heard is crappy, but I've never played it. And I can't imagine that this franchise could produce a bad game. And so I chose for the NES. You're
My
both
system
love
choice.
the system. I chose, and this is the first time this has ever happened on a marathon. We're gonna play the same game twice, sort of.
Not even close.
I picked Dragon's Lair.
Oh my gosh.
Dragon's Lair for the NES. Who's played this here? Anybody?
I've played it.
You have.
Yes.
So
I'm pretty sure I rented this back in the old days.
let's get the screen fixed back.
Hey,
up
it's
here.
got background music, so it's automatically better than most Amiga games.
Oh my gosh, Bode. Listen to you. Bad boy. You're nasty. Okay, now.
Fire it up, Aaron.
I plan on firing it up, sir. Get this right here.
You can go over. There's no
I don't
wall.
want to. I don't want to.
There's no
Oh,
rules.
that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it did. This game locks.
Okay, we want music, or do we want? Let's turn the music off and listen to.
What? Why would you turn the music
why would
off?
you turn the
Because
music off?
isn't it music or effects? Or?
No, that's not the way the NES works. It actually has
I
multi-channel
was just screwing
sound.
with you,
well,
bud.
you
Come
know,
on.
I know you're an Amiga guy. Sometimes you have to spell things out for you people.
Yeah, listen. Don't get on my bad side. Oh, here we go. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
How do you get the sword out? You guys have played this, right?
There is no sword.
Oh, shoot, I got daggers, y'all.
Yeah, that's your sword.
You know, like in the real Dragon's Lair, how he was all the time throwing those daggers.
What is that?
It's a serpent.
Oh, gosh.
Man,
you're
you're
dead.
Man, you can't take any hit. Don't I have a hit bar?
Do you have a hit bar in the other game?
No, look up there. That is a bar, isn't it?
Yeah, you actually can get hit a few times.
Yeah, but I got hit one time and I was what?
Oh.
You definitely can't fall in holes, though.
Man, this is tough out the gate, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that when I remember AVGN doing this and him struggling to get by this part.
So you were able to kill the bat, and you're dead.
Maybe I can angle that in. Oh, look how close
I often picture Dirk the Daring kneeling over the drawbridge, chucking daggers into the blackness.
What's this guy's problem?
Yeah, you're right. This is not tough out of the gate. This is tough before the gate.
Watch this maneuver.
And you're
Good
dead.
line, Anguish.
Oh. Who, you guys, I'm guessing, haven't beaten this, have you?
I don't know if I've ever actually played this or not.
I have played this.
That is cheap
I
right
can get
there.
about 4 screens in, and that's it. And not consistently.
Can you instruct me on what I'm doing wrong here?
You pick the game. You pick the wrong game.
What is the? Do I need those letters, or is that just
No,
something to get
that's
me to
just
get killed?
gold.
Okay. Can I jump over this demon?
No. You have to defeat him.
I do. But it
Yes.
looks like I could jump. Can I try this again?
Of course.
Okay.
No, I do not believe this is the PAL version.
I keep trying to hit up for jump. That's what's. It's not doing me any favors. Man, that is cheesy.
Yeah.
It's right under your feet.
Yeah.
Was this hated because it was so hard?
I think it was hated mostly because no one could get by the screen.
Now, It looked like I was over him.
No, the drawbridge closes. The gate closes, I should say.
Can you give me a hint?
I'm giving you all the hints in the world,
Okay,
man.
how do I get past the screen?
Turn around. You have to go far enough to get the dragon to come up. Turn around, go back, kill him with your daggers, and then you can go in.
You even got the gold that time.
Duck.
This is infuriating.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
However, Dirk himself is pretty well animated.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Oh, the graphics for this, considering it's a NES game, is spectacular.
We'll try this one more time before I hand it off. Music's good.
Aaron, they demand you beat the screen. They said, I tried hard on ET. You've got to do it.
I'm trying.
You killed the heck out of that bat.
Yeah.
Oh no. I hate this already. Oh. It's almost like the lizard just goes up to mock me as I'm dead.
He rises up to laugh at you as you fall to your death.
Duck! Duck, you idiot!
Turn! Jump!
Why couldn't I duck? Is there enough?
Trust Petty.
Okay, I see what I've got to do here. Step 1, do this. Step 2, get over here.
All right, you're fine. Duck. Nope. Nope. Duck before sword.
I think the D-pad's not good. It's messing with you some too.
What do you mean? It's a D-pad on the Nintendo.
Yeah, well, you got the Xbox controller. The D-pad's not that good.
No, it is. Listen, I don't know if you're trying to hurt my feelings or help me. I can't tell. Now, Brent, what do I do now? I've gotten to the point where
You have to stand up, wait till he stands up,
And down.
and then throw daggers and then duck.
Was I in the wrong?
I think
Where
you
do
were
I
a
need
little
to
bit. You
stand?
were too far
You
forward. I
have to
think.
be as far back as you can get.
So this is really like Dragon's Lair in that you just have to memorize exactly what to do.
Is this? How's this?
Turn around. No, you have to be back more. Oh, that will probably... No, you got to go back more. And also...
There you go. You're in position.
Now you have to stand
Now rise up.
Throw some daggers, duck.
Ooh.
Keep
Now,
doing that.
6 more times. You got him. You thought I was joking.
You can see the enemy bar at the side there.
Oh my gosh. That can't be the enemy bar. It's not going down.
I don't want to stand up.
Yeah, the enemy bar is not moving. Okay, yeah, that was...
Now you just have to jump these holes and get in the castle.
Okay, do a practice jump out here in the safe zone.
Oh no.
Now the bat won't kill you.
No, 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 no.
But it will take some of your energy.
Practice jump.
Do not make practice jump. Just go. There you go. There's one. And...
Oh!
You're in.
I did it.
Good work. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Man, that was hard. I hope these next levels aren't that difficult. Oh, this looks nice. What was that?
And you're dead.
What? What happened?
You
Got
hit
through
by
a
a
rock.
rock.
No!
Game over. You lose.
Here, you want to try?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
I got past the first screen. So basically, this game wasn't liked because it was ridiculously hard. Is that what?
Well,
And it also wasn't Dragon's Lair.
and it wasn't a game.
Well, I mean, still, they tried it. It does look real good. It looks pretty.
This is also an A to fire and B to jump game, which is also universally despised on the NES.
Really?
Yeah, because...
It's backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards.
2 buttons, though. You can get used to that. Hey, good job, Bo. You got the thing.
Oh, you
Duck in
bumped.
time. Yeah.
By the way, Bo, you want a Diet Citrus Drop Extreme?
No, I'm good.
All right. Brent? Citrus Drop Extreme?
No. Thank
Okay.
you. Oh.
I swear I'm pushing down.
He moves sort of fragmentedly, like.
Yeah.
So
He,
basically,
he really wants to finish this frame's animation before he does anything different.
I don't understand why you have a health bar, but you can take no hits.
No,
from this guy.
the smallest of enemies
Yeah.
will allow you to get hit.
Also, I don't understand what the enemy's health bar means.
The enemies don't have a health bar. I was just
Okay,
kidding.
what is that?
That's your energy, I think. E.
Oh,
I thought
you,
it was enemy.
You suck, Brent. I thought that was enemy's health. I was like, man, this is gonna take forever.
It did take forever.
No, it didn't take as long as that. Dirk's boots look dopey. Look at that.
Yeah.
They're a little
They're
floppy.
like Jester pant.
Which doesn't make sense, because
combo.
Dirk isn't supposed to be a jester.
I mean, he's a goof, but I had to say, I am impressed with the animation and the...
Oh, I'd back up.
Yeah.
Oh!
took that one in the forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how I do it. Well,
Yep, except
Is that-
except that part. Just walk up, turn around, jump back.
Gonna be close.
Ah, wrong button.
And for those that didn't know, if you throw a dagger at a snake, it makes that exploding noise. They recorded that from real life. Oh,
What about our Dragon's Lair?
close.
Did Dirk throw?
All
Oh,
right, Brent, you're in.
let me in, coach. Oh, hey, high score.
how did he get in with a high score? And I got further. You guys got the gold more than me, Boat.
Well, I did collect a lot of gold.
Hey, look.
200.
What was my score? It must have been hideous.
I think the time that you were actually successful, you skipped the gold.
Whoops. You know what I just did there? I hit up,
Up
for
for jump. I did that a bunch of times. Yep. Go ahead, Boat. We're chime in.
Hey, you know what I want to say.
You're dead. What is going on? What were you? Hip hip
Well,
hooray!
I was already screwed, so I was just trying to unscrew.
Well, it didn't work. He sure was mocking me a lot.
I wasn't mocking. I helped you.
You mocked me.
I told you how to get past. Wow. Why
You're
am I
way
not,
better than him.
why am I not jumping at an angle here? There we go. There's my ups.
Yes. I agree with Curtis.
What do you say? Oh yeah, I'm definitely more frustrated doing this.
We
than-
watched that. I was like, hey, Boat said he had trouble with his Coco because you called me when I was over there. And I was like, let's have a look at this video. And me and Matt and Chad were just they were cackling at your antics. Cackling at them.
I had no idea that I'd have to pull those pins out from under the board.
But
and I
you
was like,
really
this thing
didn't.
is-
All you did was tackle the RF box. You didn't actually get to any of the modding or anything.
No, I didn't even accomplish getting
I'm
the
surprised
RF
I
box
wouldn't even
out.
have tried that without. I'll take care of that. I didn't know you were going to do it yourself. I thought you were going to always have me help you.
Well, I said, should we do this in the next computer club? You're like, it's a month away. So
That's true. Now it's only a week away. Hey, all right. He ate that one, but
That's a bat.
ting.
Nope. Shoot. I forgot it's 2.
What are those guys tossing? Grenades?
Rocks of Doom.
This isn't like the Dick Smith helicopter game where they make you completely start over.
I mean,
What is that?
this really is an accurate
I'm getting
depiction
another shot.
of if you made Dragon's Lair 2D, because it's all pattern memorization.
Well, and then execution, of course.
Yeah, I mean they expect you to do a whole lot more in this game.
Because the execution in the arcade is based off of memorization, where this is actually you have to try to not suck.
Yeah, but it is the same thing. There's no RNG in this at all.
No, it's all
yeah.
patterns. Yeah.
And there's no what in this?
RNG.
Randomness.
It's a speed running term.
RNG?
Yeah, it's
What's
from
that stand for?
Random number generator.
Oh, okay.
It's from
Wow.
people in the business.
I'm not there.
By the business, I mean the industry.
Unlike Retro Man Cave, I won't be quitting my day job and going full-time Twitch streamer.
Duncan asked if this is Shadow of the Beast 2 for the NES.
This is actually less playable than Shadow of the Beast. You gotta give him credit.
That's true.
We have a winner. And thought your floppy butt was going in that hole.
Hey, first man, I think.
But nobody ever said, man, I bought my NES to play Dragon's Lair. But there's a whole lot of people that say that about Shadow of the Beast. Nice. Save state, save state.
Yeah. This doesn't look that. Whoa, the lizard
That guy,
king?
Lizard King. Oh man.
Man, he just kept coming. Those things change patterns. Look at that. How shifty. My God, this screen won't end.
No, this screen is pretty much the rest of the game. I'm dead. I tried to duck.
You have to go start the very beginning of the screen?
No, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I thought I made it far enough.
Oh yeah, old style gaming. We were on one of Neil's videos last week. Check out his latest retro tea bake.
We love
I'm
Neil.
dead.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He's
I wonder
always
why.
a small one.
Yeah.
He's a super nice guy. He does great stuff, doesn't he? He's like, you're the best.
Oh man.
Man.
So close.
And it's funny that because Neil did that, and then also you got the guys over at Retro. Oh, my brain just froze up.
Retro Hour?
Retro Hour, who they're killing it over there. They're killing the charts over there. They're having a couple shows in a row.
Well, they had Bandersnatch McGee on their show.
Yeah, they also had Utah Saints on there.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is? They're music. They did one of the songs from the Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh, okay.
That's where I know them from.
Okay, I gotta go. Go.
He came at the worst time.
So he's a lesser enemy.
Yeah, he is.
How is that?
I don't think it's the
However,
actual lizard.
however, small rock is a major enemy
Yeah.
that will kill you instantly.
Gotta go.
Oh, no.
Go.
Wow.
Oh, snake, bat. I'm just gonna eat the bat.
Damage boost off it. Oh.
What did the
That's
rat?
gotta be-
Did the snake just throw a rock?
That's got to be a... Yeah, okay, you made a checkpoint, so...
Thank God they got those.
Yeah.
It's just like a bat generator, like a gauntlet.
Oh.
Right into it.
Snake.
I hate it when I'm walking through like a cellar and a snake just pops out of the wall.
I do hate that.
That just brutally kills me.
Yeah.
That's when you
And then I
forget
trip
to
over-
take 6,000 daggers and stick them in your bag. In this game, you just let smaller enemies eat you. It's like, well, that's about 1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter because one hit from a big dog will kill you every time.
It's lame that junk just pops up like that, and these are always lame.
And you're always sure it's like,
Oh!
am I close enough? Am I
Did
not
it too
close
quick,
enough?
yeah, right? We do have a YouTube channel. Yeah, thank you, Paul. Amigos Treasure Game. We post all of our videos on the YouTube channel. We do our live streaming on Twitch.
I'm dead. All right, I'm done.
Here, I want another shot at this. I'm not done. I gotta get me some. I thought if you did that, I could get further than that, surely.
Aaron, if you get further than that,
You'll win the ARG Gold Cup.
that's right.
Do we have one of those?
I will make sure it happens. I think for blind, I did okay.
Anguish Hot Tour just said, I'm impressed by Brent. You hear that, Aaron?
I think that's appalling.
Thank you.
Oh no, wrong button. There's very little room for error with that.
Thanks, Pix. Pix, you had to lay down the band hammer or the band sword any today? Keeping out the ruffians?
Actually, I think it's been a...
Pretty civilized chat.
It's easy to work off Aaron's mistakes. They're numerous.
Ha!
All right, Aaron. Just... All right. For a little practice hop, always good.
Good.
And eat the
Yeah.
bat. Absorb its
tasty.
injury.
Hey,
Injury.
I'm my first man, just like you.
Yeah. No. Hey, I hope you do well.
Good.
Snake.
He spits rocks?
Yes, of course it does.
What is that?
It's a rock spitting snake.
That's crap, is what that is.
Okay. All right. Oh! It was so close until the failure kicked in.
No blood on the band sword. The night's still young. Still got 2.5 more hours.
Although I have to say,
What was that?
Chad has been upbeat. We've had good turnout. We have
By that you mean turnout?
what did I say?
You said we had good turnout. Any turnout, I consider a win.
Oh, okay.
Amiga and C64, eh?
Don't worry about that.
That's cool, old style gaming. We do a little bit of Amiga stuff from time to time.
Oh, you. Well done.
Oh, man, that's brutal. Let's kill that wooden beam.
Nice.
Can you imagine if this was just your daily commute?
Just another day at the office.
I gotta go clean the bathrooms. If I don't make it, send the next guy. Well, I think that is gonna wrap up
Yes.
2 out of 10 games. Now
That was as painful as I thought it might be.
Now I have a question for you folks.
Yeah.
And we'll start with you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Which of those 2 games, I mean, you didn't play E.T., but you know E.T.
Yeah.
Which of those 2 games do you feel were worse?
E.T. E.T. much worse because I was actually making progress on that game. I think I could have gotten to some screen.
I will agree. I don't believe that I could have figured out how to proceed in ET versus given enough practice, you could complete this game.
Yeah.
ET, you were doing everything right, and you still couldn't get to where you needed
Plus,
to get.
you know, all the falling in holes part is just frustrating and annoying. Hand me those pie pieces. Give me those things where I'm gonna pass them along. So that was 2 out of 10 games, and those were from our good buddy, our off contributor, just a good egg, Graham.
Graham.
W. Vicky. Thank you, Graham, very much, and thanks for supporting us, Alicia.